What is the untold truth about Omalay's music career? A musical family in the city of Port Harcourt known as the Didia and was recognized in the town of Egbada as a home of Igbo high life, which started with their grandfather who played instruments and went along with his son who played drums for the famous Celestine Uku in the 1960s and 70s. Mr. Omah Didia also added his son to their bloodline in May 19, 1997, whom he introduced into the family's creed. But Stanley, who knew he was different from the type of music his family were known for, preferred to be referred to as an Afrobeats Lil King by his fans. This began his walk into money, fame, and an opportunity for the devil to offer him a bargain he wouldn't refuse. Stanley started out as a music producer. He started producing for his friends and other underground artists to make ends meet. But his sound was described as melodious and different by his friend, who felt the name Lil King didn't befit his status anymore. They decided to talk to him about a change of name. It was a hard decision to make at the time. He thought about what name would really sell his brand, and finally he came up with Omalay, a combination of his father's name Omah and Lay, a way the Egbade people reaches out to someone who is far away. Omalay's name began to travel across the shores of Port Harcourt City little by little, but became more prominent when he released his first sound, Do Not Disturb, in April 2019. This earned him some more connections, label offering him contracts and also universities knocking. But Omah, who was driven for his passion for music and had always wished for people to listen to his songs, decided to make the stubborn and hard decision of not studying in Uniport and picking a contract with Key Chord record label. Wanting to impress his just signed label boss, expectant fans, and dad who he rejected his offer into going to school for music, he took a 7-month break working on his first EP, Get Laid, by going off social media, staying away from friends, hangouts, and parties in order to keep his head straight and get the project right. And like they always say, hard work always pays. In 2020, Omalay released his first song from his EP, which he titled Bad Influence. The song was a strong influence in the music industry, causing so many streams on the Apple charts, and the next song, You, peaking at number 1. The EP was a storm which changed his life in the year 2020. We will all agree that 2020 was quite a year with the coronavirus pandemic. There was no one or business that didn't suffer the loss from the outbreak. But we had Omalay getting more streams, endorsement deals, receiving many awards like the Headies, Net Honors, Afrima, and many more. Now that looks suspicious, Omalay. But what is most suspicious is how Lay started switching from love songs into depressing, dreadful, and diabolic songs. Starting from the song Alone, where he talked about how he is fighting for his life, how he can't trust anybody, and getting tired. Are you also beginning to see between the lines? Or maybe we should mention few other songs where he was either mentioning losing his mind or not having his own peace of mind. Okay, before you say anything, hear what he said in his song Never Forget. Ordinary people like you will not believe me. I hide my pains, my blows, my misery. Wow, Omalay, this is more than being lonely at the top. Lay is known to be a singer who sings about how he truly feels. This already agrees with the belief that most artists would mostly sing about what he or she is going through at the moment. Let's take for instance Soso, where the artist kept crying for he or she to take his pain away. He went ahead to say shibiri, shibiri, shibiri. I don't know about you, but to me that already sounds like an incantation, especially when he mentioned this controversial line after the shibiri line, until you enter Oshimiri. Oshimiri is an Igbo deity situated in the Niger Delta, with Oshi meaning stealing and Miri meaning a provider who leaks the content of what she stole to others. She's also known for granting one the power to make wealth and have fame. Little wonder why in the music video, Omalay is seen bowing down to a masquerade-looking creature, which he had earlier posted on his Instagram page as #Zozo with a purple hat. In another post he made, he had an artistic Zozo and his face as a portrait. No be juju be that? Or should we agree to one of his fans who claimed there is more to this Zozo thing than he is saying? Just recently, the singer was seen putting on a bra on stage and performing his hit song Soso at his concert in Berlin, Germany. Okay, at least we know Omalay is not chasing a Bobrisky or James Brown lifestyle. So what else can make a man put on a bra? And with Omalay's personality, you can tell he's a passionate singer and not a crossdresser. Now, all this might not make sense to you until a recent post was made by a TikToker revealing the meaning of Omalay's act and something called the humiliation ritual. In more lines, she explained the ritual to be a way of ensuring absolute devotion and loyalty during initiation process in order to humble them with pain. Does that sound like a familiar situation going on in Lay's life recently? Still on the matter, the humiliation ritual is also to make sure the participants enjoy fame and money while in a depressing state. Still sounds familiar? But what shall it profit a man if he gains the whole world and loses his soul? I thought we're in this together, gave you my necklace pendant. This line would sound familiar to any Omalay fan. Omalay, who released this song after his drastic breakup with Nigerian actress, model, social media influencer, and fashionista Gloria. Although there were rumors that their relationship ended because Omalay caught her cheating, it was later cleared up on social media by the supposed man she was cheating on Omalay with that they were just friends and had nothing to do together. This would have been a perfect reason for Omalay and Gloria to get back together, since the supposed reason for their breakup breakup was already cleared up. But obviously that didn't happen because he said these words few more lines into the song. Thunder fire your reason, giving you ginger to leave me. What kind of reason would make a lady leave a star like Omah? I mean, many ladies' dreams to just have a celebrity notice them, talk more a relationship. But Omah's girlfriend left the relationship after the artist must have shared his deepest secrets with her. Poor lady, scared for her life, believing she could be the next person Soso would ask for to give him more money and fame. I would also jackpot if I were in her shoes. I'm sorry, Omah. Auntie did not think you guys were in this together. In an interview with Beats FM, Omah once showed his interest in becoming a pastor or religious leader. In his words, it just made sense to him because he loves to say deep things to people even if he is not a religious person. How contradictory though. Who knows what kind of pastor he would have become? I would leave that suggestion to you in the comment box. Although Omah is still a new act in the music industry but has gained a lot of achievements, like one of the fastest rising new artists to watch out for, and his song has more than 600,000 views on all platforms, topping the charts on Shazam and other top music platforms. He has also featured in songs with renowned artists like Olamide, Wizkid, Ira Star and many others, going on tours to countries like Dublin, Germany, Paris, Australia, amongst many others. Looks like Omah got all he has always wanted at the expense for his soul.